Alright. So where are we going tonight? I know one place we're going, but we need to know where we're going first.
I think we should go to Old Main first, just because it's got the most activity.
Alright. So I've been with you a couple of times back in the day when you used to live over at Texas State.
Yep.
Can you explain some of the occurrences that both you and I have witnessed?
Well, sitting right next to Old Main, I mean, like literally right next to it, there's a radio tower that they wound up shutting the tower down. It doesn't work anymore. It was I believe it was a radio station at one point for the college, and they shut it down because, for one, it was malfunctioning a lot. Two, it was causing a lot of activity, and three, the activity was really messing with a lot of people there. A lot of students wound up dropping out, and you pretty much get the gist. It was spooky.
Alright. Have there ever been any occurrences that made you uncomfortable, like made you not want to be inside the building?
Yeah, plenty of times, man. I've seen doors close. I've seen lights turning on and off. I mean, literally, the light switches were moving. Dude, that pretty much freaked me the hell out.
Alright. And then you want to go to Cape Street, and I understand you've done research on Cape Street, and explain why you want to go there.
Well, Cape Street has been already investigated, basically. Toxsyn Island Bridge is where the spot they investigated. Back in around the 1800s, during the Civil War times, there were two brothers. They were supposed to meet on the Toxsyn Island Bridge in a cabin. Now, the cabin, you can get to it, but it's hard. One of the brothers died there. Now, the second brother, which is the one that owns that cabin, which is where they're supposed to meet up, he died in the square from alcohol poisoning. So, bad death, very slow, very painful. On the other hand, the other brother died from a heart attack. So, the cabins are pretty far apart, you know, from Cape Street to downtown San Marcos. Maybe a couple miles. So you can imagine how far these two had to walk. I mean, it's a tragedy. But the brother that was over here, his cabin's in the square. The brother that is over in the square, his cabin's in on Toxsyn Island Bridge. So a lot of activity, a lot of deaths have actually happened on that road, which it's mostly car crashes and strokes. And it's a high activity area. So
Now those, the cabin, I might be able to get us to the cabin, not inside, but there should still be a lot of activity outside the cabin, because the dead do attract the dead. So where you'll find one spirit, more spirits will most likely be there.
Alright, so Old Main first. And speaking of lights in Old Main, I've bore witness to lights cutting on and off by themselves when I was going in there with you at night. But there's one hallway that I'm particularly interested in, we'll need night vision for, and this hallway has no lights at all.
Do you know why that is? They've been trying to fix the circuitry for that hallway, and every single time they fix it, it always cuts right back off. So that probably has to do with some spooky stuff.
The question there is though, is if the lights keep breaking every time they fix them, could it be a dark entity?
Most likely, it could be. It could also be a very sad entity, because San Marcos is known for a lot of suicides. I mean, at the Vistas, 2 people have jumped off their balconies and killed themselves. Freaking high school kids, they get depressed and they kill themselves all the time. And everyone knows, well, at least I hope they know, that suicide, usually a death in extreme sorrow, is going to cause you not to leave. You're going to be haunting wherever you died. So
Alright. Alright, guys. So, we know where we're going, and we know what we're going to do. Okay? Here's the thing. We are trying. We three are trying to find them and make contact with them. If there are any spirits out there tonight trying to make contact with us, I have an EVP recorder. It allows us to pick up what spirits are trying to contact us from the other world. It is called an electronic voice phenomenon. This will allow me to hear what they're trying to say if there's anything trying to talk.
Basically what he's saying is it's going to pick up a much smaller frequency than the human ear can pick up, and we can amplify that so that you can hear it.
Now, however, we also have an EMF. For those of you who don't know what an EMF is, it's an electromagnetic field detector. This allows us to pick up certain spikes in electronic activity, which is a sign that a spirit is nearby. However, you, the viewers, may not be able to see us completely in one particular part of this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use our night vision lens to allow you, the viewers, to see us. If we're in a dark place, you'll be able to see us, you'll be able to hear us, so forth and so on. Plus, being in night vision or thermal vision will allow us to pick up certain cold spots, and we might be able to catch some orbs. And who knows, you might actually yourself see the lights turning on and off in Old Main. The key thing, though, with that is to make sure we are the only three living beings in that building. That way we know that if there's any noises or any lights going on and off, that it's not caused by someone else. If it ain't caused by us, we know there's something in there.
And the good thing is, Old Main still has its original structure, so original wood. Dude, that wood is old. Old Main was built back in the 1700s, 1800s. So anything moves in there, any little spirit that bumps into a wall, we're going to hear the